Texas barbecue. For those who don't know me, I grew up in Texas. And when I was about 12 years old, I attended a Texas barbecue. And I loved Texas barbecue. There's the brisket, marinated and cooked for 24 hours. There's the barbecue chicken, corn on the cob that just melts in your mouth, the baked beans. I loaded up my plate. I loved to eat. I was 12 years old and I was skinny as a rail, so I could eat anything I wanted to, and I enjoyed it back then. Paying for it these days. And I got to the end of the line, I picked up a sweet pickle and a big old glass of iced tea, and I went back to the table and I sat down and I ate my dinner. Oh, it was good. Got to the very end, cleared off my plate. I was down to that sweet pickle, and I got ready to eat it. Took a big old bite of that sweet pickle. That was a jalapeno pepper. I reached for the first thing I could find, and it was the big old glass iced tea in front of me, and I guzzled that thing down. Oops. And I finished it. I looked up, and the 6-foot cowboy across from me says, "Miss, can I refill my iced tea for you?" As I stammered out, "Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that one was yours. I ate a jalapeno pepper." He looked at me and he says, "Miss, you do know that the worst thing you can do after eating a jalapeno pepper is drink something, right?" The blisters were already forming. Well, I went home and I thought, well, my parents will be sympathetic. So I told my parents what had happened. And the first thing my father said is, "Jeanine, don't you know that the worst thing you can do when you're eating a jalapeno pepper is drink something?" I said, "Yeah, I've heard that today." Once or twice. Now, you may wonder why that's funny, and why on earth I would think a sweet pickle was or a jalapeno pepper was a sweet pickle. Well, let me take you back to the beginning. When I was just a couple of days old, my parents took me to the eye doctor. And after running several tests, the doctor came out and said, "Your daughter will never see." After that sank in, my mother looked at him and said, but what if she could see? What would she see?" He said, "You're not listening. You need to understand. She cannot see. You need to face the facts." And my mother looked at him. "What if you're wrong?" Well, he took a step back and kind of thought about that one for a minute. He says, "Well, I suppose if she could see anything, the color red might stimulate it." So my mother took me home, and she redecorated my nursery. Everything was bright and red, including the walls. She painted those walls the brightest red you can imagine. I'm thinking Ronald McDonald's hair. Yeah, it was bright. Mom always treated me like I could see. And when I was about 10 months old, she took me back to the eye doctor. And she said, "She can see." He said, "You don't understand." He says, "I told you it's not physically possible for her to see. You must be giving her verbal cues." So my mother said, "Okay, fine, I'll be back." And she dropped me in the middle of his desk and left the room. Over the next several minutes, his desk was turned upside down as I reached for everything I could find to look at it. And when Mom finally came back in the room, he says, "Here, please take her." And as he was putting his desk back together, he says, "I don't understand it, but you're right. She can see. But we can't do anything for her until she's older." Mom looked at her. She says, "Can we put glasses on her?" Well, he laughed at her. He started laughing, and he says, "You can't put glasses on a baby. They won't wear those." My mother looked at him. You know that look? You'll do almost anything to get out from under that look, won't you, Bruce? You've ever
Guilty.
He felt the same way. He says, fine, I'll give you a glasses prescription, but she isn't going to wear them. Well, Mom took home an empty pair of frames, and over the next month, we played with those glasses. And when my real ones were finally ready, we went back to the eye doctor. And I walked in, clinging to her hands as we walked in the door. And they put me in the chair, and they put those glasses on my face. And when you finally let me out of that chair, I ran out. I couldn't wait to go see what was out there. I was so excited. And it was a great day. Until it was time to go to bed. Mom tried to take those glasses off of my face. I threw my first temper tantrum, thank you very much, and I went to bed with my glasses on. I was talking to Mom a few years ago, and I asked her, I said, we were laughing about all the different doctors over the years who all say the same thing. Well, I don't understand how you see anything. You know, I had one just 3 years ago who looked at me and says, well, I don't understand how you see what you see, so I can't explain how you don't see what you think you should see. They can't explain how I see. And so I said, what gave you the courage to believe when all the evidence said otherwise? Mom thought about that for a little bit, and her answer to me was interesting, and it's something I want you to think about. She says, I didn't know you could see. I knew that never wasn't an acceptable first answer. So now that you understand why I might have misunderstood a jalapeno pepper for a sweet pickle, I want you to stop and think about your lives and what you're doing. Is there anything in your life that somebody else has said, you'll never do that? And are you letting them tell you and believing it?